Okay, I just put it in here. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Perfect.
So I don't know why I didn't try this a long time ago, but I had the table sort of facing this way before, and I didn't realize that I had just enough space to fit it against the wall. So now we have all this walking space, which is gonna make our lives a lot easier. I was going to pull out this Christmas tree and do this yesterday, but we were not feeling it. And today I'm gonna attempt to at least put the tree up, because I know Cameron's probably gonna wanna help decorate, but I have to put it in the bedroom because the cats are insane. It's kind of weird though. I got this tree from Amazon a few years ago and it was white, but now it sort of like looks off-white, and I don't know if that's because it's, you know, the metal or something that's in there, but it's looking a little off-colored, so this might be the last year that we use this one because it just kind of looks weird. And we like to put it up on this stool, and I usually try to cover the stool with some wrapping paper and then the base with like tissue paper, just to make it sort of look more like a pretty stand than a blah stool. So that's my mission today. But I think before I do that, I'm gonna shower because I feel like a bridge troll. Okay, it is put up, and I'm just gonna put the star on top, and then I'm gonna leave the rest of the decorating for tonight. Here she is. I know it's not like Instagram influencer worthy, but it's our little tree, and that's what matters. I have a couple of gifts to wrap up for Cameron. We aren't gonna get a whole bunch of gifts for each other this year because we are just gonna get that treadmill that we saw that we really wanted. But we did want like a couple of things just so we have something to open on Christmas, so I'm gonna wrap those now. So I think I'm gonna go through some of my Christmas tree decorations and just tell you a little backstory on some of them. Most of them are just like generic things from Target, but we do have a few that are really special to us. I love this about the holidays because you get to walk down memory lane, and just some of these we got when we did our first Christmas together, so it's just really special to remember. These two are supposed to represent us. Like, I'm the ballerina cat and Cameron's the blue Yeti sloth thing. I don't know exactly what it is. Is it a Yeti or is it a sloth? I don't know. But yeah, we always put it arm in arm every year and hang it on the tree together like that. This one's pretty cute. It's the United States, obviously, and this one represents us here in California, my family up in Washington, my family in Utah, my family in Colorado, his family in Texas, Louisiana, and Virginia. These three actually represent my grandparents, who are no longer with us. They lived on an island up in Washington State, an island called Whidbey Island, and I actually made this ornament. It's got sand and rocks from their beach house, and this is the coordinates and also some of the driftwood from their house. And I made one for everyone in the family. My grandfather was a fisherman, and this was one of his compasses, so I kept that. And then he also just had like these huge anchors in his yard, so I got an anchor ornament just because it reminds me of him, and he was one of the best people in my life growing up. I know it doesn't look like it, but these are all of our cats. Astrid, the Russian blue, we like to say that she's evil, so we feel like that represents her. Damien's a little fruit bat, Squawk is a bird, Freckles is a seal, Luna's just Luna, and then Faticus is a cow. We do need to get an ornament to represent Cameron's kitty Riri, though. We haven't gotten one for her yet, so We'll probably do that here maybe this week or something. These two are to represent me and my childhood best friend. This is from our second Christmas. I got the little frame from Target, but then I added on this bow and then this ribbon stuff. And oh my gosh, we look so young. Little babies. This one is my favorite. Obviously, it's, you know, the year we got engaged, and it's just so pretty. It goes with our white and gold aesthetic. These pine cones are from Sequoia National Park, and this one on the left here is actually the one that I put my engagement ring on for pictures after we got engaged. And this little ornament is supposed to be like a funny little cat Christmas sweater, and it just represents this little cat Christmas sweater that I bought maybe 4 years ago on our first Christmas. I wear it every year around the holidays. These represent my favorite drinks, obviously. And then these are all ornaments that I got when we went on our 3-year anniversary to a cabin in Big Bear, California, which was just a really beautiful experience. So I wanted to remember it. We won't talk much about this one that I made for 2020. I think we all have a little PTSD. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till Kameron gets home before we put these up. I'm starting to feel a little lethargic, so I'm gonna get a little bit of exercise, walk up to the store. My door's not that good. This is just a perfect day. It's gorgeous out. This is my idea of like a sunny day with mostly clouds. Yep. Sometimes we have to walk in a busy street. It's great. Just a little freaked out right now. I didn't realize it got so dark. If you thought Los Angeles was creepy during the day, it's creepier at night. But luckily it looks like there's a bunch of construction up there, so I don't feel quite as worried. Oh, we're both home now, so we're gonna decorate the tree. You want to try to print out a picture for the ornament your mom gave us?
Yeah.
Okay, I just put it in here. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Perfect.
Come on. I can't do it today, Damien. Oh my gosh. It has been quite the, I don't even know how many days of feeling completely run down. But I am starting to feel like I'm coming out of it because I've been taking my homeopathic remedies. It could just be, you know, a mixture of my flare-up and grief, but the whole house is still a disaster. I honestly don't even want you to see it, but here we go. All the pillows are just everywhere. See, we got all the blankets from when Gloria stayed. I have a cup just sitting there. Oh, what else? Yep. This is probably the worst. Yeah. This is bad. Hey, get down. Mr. Rude. Okay, alright. Get up. It's your favorite spot. Get up there. You're tangled in my hair. There we go. There you go. You happy boy. You're so happy. Alright. Here on the, yeah. Anyway. It's kind of my goal to get this all cleaned up. Because we're both just completely exhausted. Kameron drives an hour to Rancho to work for like 10, sometimes 12-hour days. And then he drives an hour home again. So he's also exhausted, and I've just been sort of sitting here wallowing in sadness and being too exhausted to even shed a tear. That's like how tired I've been. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of my homeopathic remedies, and then I'm gonna get to cleaning this pigsty up. Whew. That feels infinitely better in here than it was, I don't even know how long ago. It took a while. And I think I'm only half done, to be honest. But I already feel so much better with everything getting clean and tidy, how I usually prefer it. If you are like me, where your home sort of looks how your mind feels, then I would suggest, first of all, start with just one task. Like if it's to clear off the table, that's all you have to do. And then the next task you think about, like, okay, I'm gonna fluff the pillows. And then the next task, okay, I'm gonna vacuum now, rather than looking at the whole disaster. So you're just focused on those small little tasks that feels a lot more doable. But then also put on a time lapse, like film yourself cleaning in the time lapse, because then you feel a little bit of pressure to be like, okay, I can't just like sit down in the middle of this and not finish it. You feel a little bit of pressure to keep going, and then you get to look at yourself afterwards and be like, damn, look at that. Look how fast I cleaned that. It took 10 seconds. But yeah, that seems to help me a lot when I'm not feeling up to cleaning. But I don't know, like I feel like I already have more energy, more like sparkle back to my, I don't know. Do I seem more sparkly? Is that the word? Whatever. I feel like I'm smiling inside again because it's getting clean. So if you're having a hard time cleaning, just try what I did and start with little tasks and film yourself doing it. Well, I have no other way of closing out this vlog, so I'm gonna go finish cleaning the other half of the house, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.